Hi everybody, this is your girl Italita Laika, and once with you with another topic for today. And by the title you may know that what we're talking about today is what to take into consideration when watching a wig review. So here with me I have my notes because I keep down some notes, and these notes are actually been based on my personal experience as a YouTube watcher. I was a YouTube watcher for so many years before actually opening my channel. So what to take into consideration when watching a wig review on YouTube? First of all, you have to take into considerations the person reviewing the wig. How much experience does this person have with wigs? So this means that if somebody is doing a wig review, you have to look at, is it his first wig, or is this his 1000th week or the 100th week that he's having? Because you may notice that your first week, what you think of your first week is actually going to be different when you receive a wig the 100th time. Why? Because experience makes a good overall review of a wig. I hope you understand me. The expectation that you may have of a wig when you first order your first wig is different from the expectation that you may have when you order your 100 or 20 or 30 wigs. And this is based mostly because when somebody, maybe as the first time you buy your wig, you don't have so much experience, you may have a very high expectation of a wig that in reality is not all that good, because we did not put into account price, wig, quality, virgin hair, non-virgin hair, lace front wig, full lace wig, and sometimes the person who just ordering his first lace wig in general may not even know what to expect sometimes. On the other side, if the person reviewing a wig is somebody who have wear wigs and has a lot of wigs, may actually know what to tell you, and what he tells or she tells you is more reliable than someone who is the first time buying a wigs. Not to say that the person who buy the wig for the first time is lying, but it's like experience makes a good teacher. Let me just say like that. Then secondly, you have to take into the consideration how much has the person worn the wig. So this means that when you're watching a wig review, always look at the fact that, is this an initial review or is this like an update? How much have the person been wearing this wig? Because people, believe me, even the worst wigs have more good properties when you just take it out of the bag. All wigs are nice, but the quality of a wig, or how nice is it, the longevity of the hair, the wigs, it depends on, not the longevity, the quality of the wig you can see only after time, only playing with the wig, only washing it, curling it, ironing it, styling it, you can know the quality of the wig. You can never ever know the quality of a wig when you first take it out of the bag. Okay, so most of the times, something that is rarely being done on YouTube are update video of wigs after 3-4 months of actually wearing it every day, or at least for a very long period of time that is not going to be the day of the review or only 1 week. Because quality of wig is shown like a car. All cars are nice when newly bought, but how much is the car good is tested when you start driving the car, when when the road is not good, and how much you understand what I mean. Let me just cut it short. The third thing when watching a wig review, you always have to ask yourself, is this a sponsored video or is not a sponsored video? Now, please mind you, I'm not bashing or talking negatively to anybody who has a sponsored video on a wig. But what I'm saying that a sponsored video, by how much honest a YouTube guru can be, cannot give you 100%. Yes. 100% of a good review. Why? Because it will take into consideration that the company, if I'm a company and I want somebody to review my products, I'm going to send it out the best. That is simple, is a rule. I mean, it's not bashing anybody, but it's just how it is. All company, when they ship out this wig to the gurus, they will send them the best. And if a guru gets something ugly, it's only by mistakes. Okay, it's only by pure mistake, but 90% out of 100, these people that receive wigs to review are wigs that have been checked really good by the company and be shipped to these gurus. This thing is like, it's the same thing how it's work with advertisement. Nobody advertises product on the television without examining the targets, you know, the photo shooting, the video shooting, the model in the advertisement, and so on and so forth. Secondly, why we should consider if it's a sponsored video or not, because sometimes how much a guru will try to review a wig and be 100% honest, they can't be 100% honest in the fact that in YouTube, in the review, they can only talk of the company wig. They cannot say I'm comparing this wig to another wig, because it's like a contract between you and the company that sponsors this video. Talk only about my product. So it's like, even if they have a lot of wig to experience, they can only compare between the wig that they have been wearing from that same company. They cannot tell you in the video, oh, this RPG show wigs is nicer than the classic lace wig, or is nicer than best lace wig. In that video, they're only going to talk about that, only that company. So for that reason, I say, like, how can you do a review without being able to compare? So if you want to watch a guru review of a wig, actually go and watch other company reviews that they have done so. Then a third thing that you have to notice when a video is sponsored is like, when I see that gurus are starting, like, all the wigs that they have been sent to, they love them, I don't even take account of their review anymore, because you can like, but there are always pros and cons of wigs, and some gurus here on YouTube, they always found only pros on wigs that they have been sent to. Okay, then fourthly and lastly, you should consider how much was the wig, or in other words, how much does the wig cost. So when you are watching reviews, you always take into consideration how much did the wig cost, because first of all, if you want to buy that wig, you have to think that if it's entered into your budget, and secondly, you have to make the referiment cost, and I don't know how to say it in English, you know, you have to put to the scale the price and the probable quality of the wig. Now, I can tell you that some wig company that I've noticed through the year, let me just say it out, I remember newly when RPG show came out, their wig price started from $199. Now, all those who have been on YouTube for quite some years know this. RPG show wig started from $199. Later, at a certain point, their price just jumped up to $250 and then to $2.99. So I've always been skeptical about ordering wigs from RPG show, because I'm like, your prices have increased of $100. Why? Mostly because you're a famous company now on YouTube, and people that want to buy a nice wig just jump to you because there are so many reviews about you and you have raised out the price. But I don't like such type of games, because not only RPG show wigs, but you know, we that watch a lot of YouTube video and those who like hair, actually after watching video, we go and do our research on many other wigs company, and sometimes we have been watching some websites for a long time and we want to order a wig, and at certain times you see that a YouTube guru does a review on that wig, and like this, the price are jump up to the stars, you know, from starting from $150, they will be like starting from $200, $300. Will it become a YouTube gurus, you know, make a review? I don't like such things, and most of the time, if I see a company that have raised their price after a review on YouTube, I never buy from it, because I considering cheating. Yes, cheating. Because I do understand if you raise your price because you have raised the quality, or you are raised, maybe you have more stock products or more, you know, something that has to justify raising the price. If you just raise the price because a YouTube guru did a review for you, and I'm like, no, not me. Not me. This is the reason why I never order a wig from RPG show, because I've been watching RPG show website for so many times, for so long, even before YouTube gurus started doing review for their wigs, and I noticed that they just jump up the price. Why? So these are my 4 recommendations for when watching a wig review. Please leave your comment down below and tell me what are your feelings. You may actually I like saying actually too much, but you may actually disagree with what I have to say or agree. Leave your comment down below. I would like to know what is your feelings about it. These are my feelings and what I always advise you when watching a wig review on YouTube. So then, for little Aika, ciao, and I encourage you to go and watch my other videos and say, okay, ciao.